Derek was gone from the team lead position within 14 days. No announcement. No all-hands email. Just a quiet reassignment buried in the weekly project updates. Team restructuring effective immediately. Priya and James report to Marcus Chun, interim lead. Derek Holbrook transitions to individual contributor role, Project Foundations team. I found out the same way everyone else did, by reading it in a Slack thread at 9 a.m. on a Monday. Sarah had called me into her office the Friday after the performance review. She didn't make it dramatic. She just closed the door, sat down, and said, "I want you to know that what you did, documenting everything, presenting it professionally, never making accusations, that's exactly how accountability should work in this company." I told her I hadn't been trying to build a case against Derek. I'd just been following his policy literally. "I know," she said. "That's what makes it perfect." She explained that Derek had already received a formal written warning about his management style. The demotion was the result of that warning combined with his HR file. Apparently, there had been complaints before, things I didn't know about. The spreadsheet just gave Sarah the data. She needed to act decisively. "His direct reports will be redistributed," she said. "You'll take interim lead on the team until we hire someone external. And Marcus, I want you to know this isn't a punishment for Derek. It's a correction. He created an environment that broke collaboration. That can't continue." I nodded. I didn't feel victorious. I felt something smaller and sadder than that. The following Monday, when Derek walked into the office, he was just another individual contributor. His desk was the same. His title on the directory changed. His team wasn't his anymore. No one said anything about it. That was the strangest part. You'd think there'd be whispers, awkward comments, someone asking what happened. Instead, there was just this careful silence. Like if we didn't acknowledge it, maybe it would hurt less. I saw him at the coffee machine on Tuesday. He was standing there in front of the espresso maker, staring at it like he'd never seen one before. I almost said something, not apology, not gloating, just something, but he turned and left without making coffee. Just walked away. By Wednesday, the team had already started changing. Priya stopped hesitating before asking me questions. James and I paired on code reviews again. The critical project, which had been stalled for weeks under Derek's policy, suddenly started moving. It was like watching a muscle that had atrophied slowly start to remember how to work. Tom, Derek's former direct report, came to my desk on Thursday. "I just wanted to say thanks," he said quietly, "for not abandoning us." "I never abandoned anyone," I said. "I was following the rules." He smiled a little. "Yeah, but you were following them in a way that made the problem visible. That took guts." After he left, I thought about that, about how the most dangerous compliance is the kind that exposes the rule as broken. I hadn't violated Derek's policy once. I'd honored it perfectly. I just documented what it actually meant in practice. The spreadsheet hadn't been a weapon. It had been a mirror. 2 weeks in, Derek requested to work remote full-time. Sarah approved it. I didn't see him after that. I'd hear his name in meetings occasionally. He was on the Foundations project now, individual contributor level, reporting to someone outside our department. But he wasn't part of our daily rhythm anymore. I never hated Derek. I don't think I even disliked him before the policy. He was just a guy who'd been angry about something for 5 years and decided to punish everyone else because of it. He made a rule so absolute that there was no gray area, no mercy, no escape from it. And then I'd followed it exactly. I think about the spreadsheet sometimes. 207 entries. Each one a moment where someone needed help and couldn't ask for it. Each one documented with the date and the name and the project impact. Each one true. I never said Derek was cruel. I never said he was resentful or petty or broken. I just kept a record. And when the director asked why the team was failing, I showed her. That was all it took. The irony is that I genuinely did want to help people. I still do. The policy Derek created, it had tried to stop that, to force me into isolation. So I documented my isolation instead. I'd made every help request I couldn't fulfill into evidence. I wasn't trying to hurt him. I was just being honest about what his rule actually did. And sometimes, honesty is enough.